a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State.
First thing I gotta say to you guys is congratulations, I guess, over the past few months. Let's go over some of the accolades, shall we? Biggest song of the year so far. First rock band in 4 years to have a #1 song on the Billboard Hot 100. That's pretty crazy. Does it feel weird for you guys to be sort of the dudes bearing that torch for rock?
All I see are dollar signs.
These two are drunk, all right? Yeah. They're extremely drunk right now.
So Jack, you lay it on me then. Forget these
Can you say that?
Yeah, it's Canada. Go for it.
Really?
But I think
these two over here.
That'll be
these
deep.
two little. But to really answer your question,
yeah.
For all of our insecurities and self-deprecation is the very reason why we do feel proud and excited to be the ones bearing that torch, because we're not some glossed over pop band that isn't painfully self-aware on a daily basis, which reminds us of the 90s, which reminds us of when we started listening to music. So that's about the only thing that I think we'd answer your question by being like, yeah, we will take this one.
There's something like truly amazing about it, because we've been doing this for 10 years and we've understood that being a touring band was vital to having a career, and a career is what we wanted to have, not a hit song. And so for a hit song to come out of nowhere, it was just surreal.
Are you guys surprised that it's that song? I don't even think that's the best song on your album.
What? Thank you. Let's hear it.
I think Some Nights is the best song on your album.
That's the next single.
Coming for you.
Perfect. With your music, it's not sort of the most accessible rock on the surface compared to everything else that's out there right now. It's really different. Are you surprised that people are sort of taking to it so well?
Yeah, I personally am completely shocked.
Yeah.
And I don't even mean that in a self-deprecating way.
No.
I always thought there's so many people in the world and in America, which, as someone said earlier, Adele has proven that there's a lot of people out there that are willing to buy music. And I always knew that we could exist for a really good portion of them. There's stacks of harmonies, and there's different instrumentation and influences flying in and out, and referencing things like the Beatles and Queen instead of referencing like Michael Jackson and Paul Abdul. So it's like, just if I look at things scientifically, it does surprise me, because it feels a little early for the 90s to come back, and essentially that's actually more what we're referencing.
Nights I live in horror of the people on the radio.
I do feel like there's a lot of great bands coming out nowadays that are able to be on the radio, and the thing is that I feel like a lot of these kids growing up these days, all they were used to was the last 10 years of music. They didn't get introduced to a lot of great rock music, and I think most people, or a lot of people, jump ship and choose indie rock once they get to college or whatever, but now maybe you can start a little younger where people can get into rock music.
So